Hello everyone, ex-Walk Hill Bethelite here. And I want to talk a little bit about Abraham and Isaac. I'm out here at the beach relaxing, and I want to talk a little bit about Abraham and Isaac. Abraham got the notion that he needed to sacrifice Isaac, literally kill him. Now, my question to you is, how did that affect Isaac's relationship with his father? His father tied him up, got him bound to a bunch of kindling that he's about to set on fire, and has got a knife about to stab it through his chest. And how does that affect his relationship with his father? The reason why I bring that up is because so many Jehovah's Witness family are willing to sacrifice us for Watchtower. If it'll make Watchtower happy and it'll make their peers in the cult happy, they're willing to sacrifice children, brothers, sisters. They're willing to sacrifice marriages if it will appease Watchtower. Now, how does that affect our relationship with them? There's so many people that, and here's the beautiful serenity here. There's so many people, and the handsome Mr. Bernie here, just he's camera shy. There's so many people that bend over backwards for their family. They're trying to go back to the cult in order to appease their family, and their family would sacrifice them for Watchtower. It doesn't even matter the family relation. It could be a mom, it can be a dad. But they would, just like Abraham, kill you over some kindling and set you on fire and sacrifice you if Watchtower deemed it necessary. It's just we live in America, and that's not possible here without legal ramifications. But if Watchtower demanded it, they'd do it. And if we were in a country where that was legal, they'd do it. Now, if a parent would actually do that to a child, or a relative would do that to you, how much of your life would you sacrifice trying to get back reinstated, spend 6 months to a year trying to get reinstated in order for the sole purpose to be able to talk to somebody who don't even care that much about you? Yeah, they're relatives. I think relatives is a big difference between relatives and family. But they're relatives, like I consider the lovely Serenity family.
I'm eating.
She's eating right now, so she don't, she may not want to chime in, but I consider the lovely Serenity family. We care about each other. We put each other on a priority where other things aren't as important. Whereas a lot of us have family, and a magazine printing company is more important than us. I say we don't need those types of people in our lives, and we don't need to spend years and years and years and years to get reinstated, to then fade, and then have those same people find a reason not to speak to us again. Because if Watchtower says don't talk to family who fade, if Watchtower were to use that terminology, they'd shun you again. Now look at this lovely here. Look at this beach. We're out here, we're enjoying the beach. We're not worried about cult family members. We're not wasting our time. We're enjoying the beach. We got all kinds of goodies and snacks and deliciousness here. See? We're not, it's Sunday. We could be at the Kingdom Hall. We're not at the Kingdom Hall worried about trying to appease Jehovah's Witness fans. Both of us have it. I got relatives who are Jehovah's Witnesses, and they would love it if I would have come to the Kingdom Hall to appease them, and then they would do some kind of token service, make pretend that they cared about me now that I was going to the Kingdom Hall. I'm not sacrificing a day out on the beach, a lovely day out on the beach, in order to appease them. They're not worth it. Isaac should have slapped Abraham across the face for tying him up and trying to stab him through the chest. That should affect the family relationship. Isaac should not be doing jumping over hoops and bending over backwards to try to make Abraham happy when Abraham's trying to kill him and sacrifice him. There should be a natural affection, a love that would prevent someone who loves you from doing something that would hurt you. Such as, in Abraham's case, sacrificing Isaac, or in our case, shunning. There should be something that would prevent someone who cares about you from doing something that they know would hurt you. Such as, and I'm talking shunning for years upon years. So if these people don't care much about us, what they care about is Watchtower, it doesn't matter how many, it doesn't matter how much work you put in order to get good with Watchtower to get them to talk to you. They still care more about Watchtower. And if push came to shove, they still would sacrifice you if it would make them look good to Watchtower. I think instead of worrying about cult family members that don't even care about you, the only reason why we even call them family members is because of Mother Nature, and that's just how we come into being. We just have to come out of somebody, and you know what I mean? That doesn't mean that person cares about you. That doesn't mean that person is true family.
As I always say, love is unconditional, period. That's how it should be. Your family should not put conditions on loving you at all. So, yeah, that's the thing. And I believe in forgiveness. The very ones who have literally turned their back on me, or, as I like to put it, basically they have figuratively killed you in their world. If they were to apologize tomorrow, just as Marcus was saying with Isaac, let's say Abraham said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing," I would accept that apology. But the thing is that you cannot expect to go back to the way it was before, because that relationship, that trust, needs to be mended. So,
Wow, baby.
I can't help it. I can't scream.
Okay.
That's all I had to say.
All right, well, that's the lovely Serenity, and everybody's got their own view. She feels like she would forgive family if they were to come to her and say, "Hey, we're sorry, we shouldn't have done that." And to me, you know what I mean? I think it just all depends on how long it's been. If they shunned me and they did it for years, that ain't no sorry. That ain't no sorry. You ain't sorry if you did it for years upon years upon years. Even to be capable of shunning you for years upon years, that requires a certain level of just not caring about you. So them saying sorry and being sorry are two different things. Most likely if they say sorry, it's because they need something. Maybe they need money. That's why they're sorry. Maybe, you get married and you have kids and then they want to have a relationship with the grandkids, and that's why they're sorry. If somebody shuns you and does it for years upon years, they ain't sorry, in my opinion. Because it takes too much effort. They did it on purpose. They didn't accidentally do it for years upon years. Me, when I was a JW, the reason why I say that is I never shunned anybody. Oftentimes they would shun themselves. I don't think that even with me going to Bethel and being that dedicated, I don't even think I would have been able to shun family if it came down to it. And I went to Bethel. That just shows that it doesn't matter how dedicated they are to Watchtower. If they have natural love for you, they won't shun you, point blank and period. And instead of spending years of your life trying to appease a bunch of people who don't love and don't care for you and don't respect you, you could be enjoying the beach. You could be here with us instead of being at the Kingdom Hall on Sundays. You could be here with us enjoying the beach. Now, let's go out and enjoy some of the water here. You guys aren't going to be able to hear me because it's going to get really loud, but I'm about to go out and let's enjoy a little bit of this water here. Woo! Woo! Now watch me drop the camera. I'm about to fall backwards. This is what you could be enjoying. This is what you can be enjoying instead of worrying about a bunch of cult family members. That a lot of them, if you were to end up in a hospital or sick or something like that, they wouldn't even know. They wouldn't come to visit you. Look at this water. Look at how fun this is. The relaxing beach. You need to be here on Sunday and not at the Kingdom Hall. Not at the Kingdom Hall. You need to be here. This is what you need to be doing. This is what you need to be enjoying. You need to be enjoying your weekends. If you want to go to a church, but you're still doing something that makes you happy. Don't do things that don't make you happy because you're trying to appease people that don't care about you that much anyway. Just because somebody gave birth to you or somebody was in the same house and was raised in the same house as you don't mean that they care, especially if they're willing to do all that shunning. Let's come over here and visit with Bernie. We're about to visit with Bernie here. Hey Bernie, tell him, don't waste time with people that do all that shunning and don't talk to their own family members and don't care if they get into trouble and end up in the hospital. And in return, just like, what's his name? Abraham tried to kill Isaac. Isaac is supposed to just forgive him and let it go. No, I'll enjoy the beach while I'm at the beach having fun, they're at the Kingdom Hall doing watchtowers. That's their punishment. For shunning, Jehovah's Witnesses' punishment is that while we're out having fun and enjoying the beach, they gotta do a boring watchtower and suffer all Sunday, every Sunday, while we enjoy the beach. With the lovely serenity here.
I'm trying to enjoy the beach.
She's trying to enjoy the beach and I'm bugging her. All right. But that's all. That is all. I don't like when I hear people are spending years of their life trying to appease people who would sacrifice them. Literally trying to appease people who would sacrifice them. So comment down below, let me know what you think. You probably couldn't hear a thing that I said because it's so windy and so nice out here. But it is what it is. I got relatives that, I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna go to the funeral. You know what I mean? If I go to the funeral, it's just to, you know, see people, you know what I mean? It's just to go and see people that I haven't seen in a while that don't shun me. But I've been to JW funerals and they're awkward because half the people at the funeral don't even really talk to each other or haven't spoken to each other in years. It's basically you're going to a stranger's funeral. You might as well just walk into some random person's funeral. But I understand if you want to go to the funeral and just you know, mingle. But comment down below. Let me know what you think. X-Wall-Kill Bethelite signing out. I'm about to catch up with Serenity back there. X-Wall-Kill Bethelite signing out.